Hello everyone guys, and I have one question for you. Ever opened a chart and thought, what are these red and green candles even supposed to mean? You're not alone. But here's the thing, inside every single candle is a story, a battle between buyers and sellers, and if you can read that story, you will start to see the market in a completely different way. In this video I'm going to break down exactly how to read Japanese candlesticks, how to understand price movement like a pro, and how to use candles to time your trades better. Stick around until the end because I will also reveal one of my favorite candle patterns that helps predict powerful reversals even before they happen. So what are Japanese candlesticks? Let's slow it down and break it down properly. You've probably seen this before, red and green bars on a chart popping up one after another. These are called Japanese candlesticks, like on this example. You can watch it's just an image from the internet and you can download it, print it and place it on your wall. But what are they really showing? They're not just random color moving up and down, they actually hold a ton of information about what's happening on the market during a specific period of time. So let's take one single candlestick and zoom in on it. Each candle is built from 4 key price points. We've got open, the price where the time period started, close, the price where it ended, high, the highest price during that time, and low, the lowest prime in the market reach. If the candle is green, that means the price closed higher when it opened. In other words, buyers were stronger. They push the price up. If it's red, bearish candlestick, the opposite is true. That means the price closed lower when it opened and sellers were in control. Here's the price opened and here it's closed. The thick part here, this is called the body of a candle. It shows the open and close range. Color tells you who won the battle, bulls or bears. And these lines sticking out from the top and the bottom, we call them wicks or shadows. The top wick shows the highest price during that period, and the bottom wick shows the lowest price. So even if the candle closed higher or lower, it could spike way above or below during the time. That's important because it tells us about volatility and where the market rejected certain prices. Let me give you an example. Imagine we are on 1-day time frame chart. Every single candle represents what happened in those 1 day. If there's a green candle, we know what during those day the price went up. If there's a red one, it went down. But here's what it gets cool. When you stack these candles together, one after another, they start to form patterns. Those patterns can tell you when buyers are taking over, when sellers are getting weak, and even when a trend might reverse. So instead of just seeing a bunch of red and green sticks, you start to read the story behind the chart. Every candle tells a story, where the price moved, who was stronger, where price was rejected, and all that helps us make smarter trading decisions. And look, this stuff isn't just for technical analysis nerds. Even if you are just starting out, learning to read candles will help you stop guessing and start understanding. This is foundation. In the next part I show you how to actually read candles in context and how to avoid the top 1 mistake beginners make when they look at the chart. Alright, now that you understand what each candlestick shows, let's take a step further. Let's talk about how to actually read them. Let's start with this one right here, a big green candle with a long body and small wicks. This tells us something important. Buyers were in control the whole time. They opened low, keep pushing the price up, and closed at near the high. When you see candles like this, it's usually a sign of a strong bullish momentum. This kind of move can kick off an uptrend or confirm the buyers are taking over, and for example, if we in 1-day time frame, on the lower time frames, these candles show us what on the lower time frames we were strong bullish move. Now check this out. A long red candle. This is the opposite. The price opened high, sellers opened in hard, and it's closed near the low. That's a clear signal what sellers were dominating. It can be a sign what the market is dumping or what a trend is starting to reverse down. Like on this example, where the big red candle hit the uptrend movement below and after that the trend are break down. When you see several long red candles back to back, changes are the bears are running the show. Okay, now let's talk about a really interesting one. Candles with small bodies and long wicks. This is called a doji, for example like this candle. Doji candles are about indecision. Buyers try to push the price up, sellers push it down, and in the end, the price closed right around where it opened. It's like a tug of war, but no one really won. When you see a doji after a big move, especially after a strong uptrend or downtrend, it can mean the momentum is slowing down. And that's often a warning sign that a reversal might be coming. So here's what you want to remember. Big green candle, buyers are strong, trend might continue up. So here's what you want to remember. Big green candles, buyers are strong, trend might continue up. Big red candle sellers are in control, potential downtrend. Small body and long wicks, dodgy. Market is uncertain. Watch for a reversal. Small body plus long wicks. Market is uncertain. Market is uncertain. Watch for a reversal. And of course, no candle tells the full story by itself. What really matters is the context, where that candle is showing up on the chart, what come before it, and how the market reacts afterward. In the next part I show you how to spot real trading opportunities using these candles. We'll look at common patterns, what traders use every day to catch breakouts, reversals and even fakeouts. So now if we are talking about smart money concept, we need to know how to decide what candle are showing us a smart money capital movement on the chart and which candles are wrong. For example, here we have an order block candle. It has small body and long wicks because order blocks only appears when the liquidity grab and impulsive movement were consumed by the next candles. And of course, the second most important thing you need to know is an TVG. It is one big impulsive candle which range from the week of lowest and highest, so the highest week of candle and lowest week of candle, and the price always get the reaction from these zones, but you always need to look at the context of the price movement. And of course, these weeks are the great way to manipulate by the liquidity. Don't forget what liquidity is a great instrument on the chart, and it is the first thing, the most important to watch what influence on the price movement. For example, here we have some first liquidity pool, and after that we can see what the new liquidity pool which are formed after the breaks of left part will break by the week, but is a week where the liquidity is the great way to trade in the opportunity way, because it is just a simple smart money manipulation. So now I show you two patterns. Here has order block, which zone you could open a good deal. For example, it can look like that, take profit on the capturing of liquidity and stop loss on the end at the end of our order block, and good risk reward ratio, good deals. And of course TVG entering from the beginning, risk stop loss and take profit on the capturing of liquidity, and we get a good risk reward ratio. So it is the two most important patterns which are you need to remember, and if you know how to trade by trend, you will always be in profit. And of course don't forget about risk management, which will help you to get a lot of money in the future in the long distance, because trading is a long distance profit, not fast. So thank you guys for watching my candlestick guide. If you want to see more of it, just follow my channel and drop some comments where you can write ideas for next videos. Follow my Telegram channel where I'm gonna drop all the studying materials, and goodbye.